He's also Lucifer. Not Lucifer. He's God in Lucifer. I mean,
I was about to say
yeah, he's
no.
God.
Lucifer's a bit
Yeah,
white.
he's God in Lucifer. I'm pretty sure.
Lucifer is not a
What?
monkey.
Whoa!
What?
You
Anna's
can't
racist.
say that. See,
Anna's
Anna's
racist.
racist.
Like,
Huh?
Anna's racist.
Huh?
What now?
Yeah, you're racist.
What? What? Hello?
Blasphemy.
She brags about her
Equal.
having the N-word pass on the back burner in case she needs to use it.
Whoa! Gasp, Anna. Is this
What?
true?
You gave it to me, right?
Whoa! It's true.
I'll use it. Use it when I need.
I use it when I do. Ah!
Just surprise everyone.
She's got it. She's got it on a hair trigger right now. It can happen at any moment.
Nah.
She pulls out this little card that says
She's starting like a chainsaw. Nit,
Okay,
nit, nit, nit,
homie.
nit, nit.
and someone's like, "Hey, why'd you say that?" She's like, "Wait, don't worry." And she flips her wallet like a nice top, and she's like, "Here."
Instead of a police
Guys,
badge,
guys,
instead of
I
a
have
police.
this under control.
Guys, don't worry. Flip. I have a pass.
There's no need to overreact here, okay? One of my
Let's
monkey
just-
friends gave it to me, alright?
It's okay, guys. I have a pass for that one too.
Monkey pass.
Please tell me you were recording.
Oh, I am. Don't worry.
Do we
Um,
have like a fire crotch pass for you, Eric? Like,
um,
I don't know, what's the ginger devil?
I mean, fire crotch
Does
is.
the carpet match the drape?
That's the one that used to irk me a lot. Was does the carpet match the
Fire
drapes?
crotch.
Fire
Oh.
crotch
The
didn't
Ed
really
Sheeran
annoy me.
jokes?
See, but the thing is, I do look like Ed Sheeran actually, so I get it all the time.
All genders look like Ed Sheeran.
Hey, it's good that you finally are able to admit it now, Eric.
I've always
that's
admitted
good.
it. I've always admitted it.
No,
It's just
because you're
aggravated
No,
me.
you're
I
still
hate being
arguing.
compared
I-
to him. I look nothing like him.
because the photos that go around of Ed Sheeran make him look fucking mentally challenged. And I don't think I look like that. I don't think I look like that.
Is mentally challenged, and so are you.
You're pretty
Yeah.
mentally challenged.
But like I look at photos of Ed Sheeran and his eyes look like Sid the fucking Sloth, okay?
Yeah, he do.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't look like that, bro.
Riz.
I don't
Sometimes it
think
looks like they look different directions.
that's what I'm saying.
What are you looking at?
That's what I'm saying. But like it's true. But I don't my eyes don't go that way. Like the only thing
That's true.
The only thing is my right eye is somewhat droopy. That's all that happens sometimes. Like that's it.
Yeah.
This is
Isn't it
not
like
hitting too
fetal
hard.
alcohol syndrome or something if you look like Sid the Sloth? Like
Sometimes it can be that.
Mommy drank too much.
mommy like liquor more than me.
Mommy really like liquor.
I already ruined my New Year's resolution. I finished this whole
Mommy
bottle
put
of
liquor
bourbon.
in my sippy cup.
That's a lit mommy.
I have a question because we were on slurs for a second. Anna, do you know any British slurs or curse words? I'm
Oh my
interested.
god,
Oh my
please.
god.
Put us on.
Flat.
Because
I didn't really
Put us on.
say them.
because like there's
you know
there,
them.
okay, more broader term slang, like slang terms. Because like for me, I watch like Sidemen and I watch like a couple other British YouTubers and like a bunch of stupid ones I picked up. Like Bunda I picked up from KSI, which I fucking hate that I picked that up. It just means butt. That's all that means.
Yeah.
Bunda.
But like
Check out
Like,
bad bunda on
yeah.
that.
like it's it,
Indian.
but like slang terms. Like what like do you know any fun British slang terms?
I mean, the way people say pussy hole, we say pussy hole. Literally, shut up, you pussy hole. It just means pussy hole, but you have to make it extra and spicy.
That's fucking great.
Wait. Should we all like repeat after her as she
Yeah, say it one more time.
You have to say it hard, like pussy hole.
Pussy hole.
Pussio. So like pussio.
Like
Oh,
a
like-
Cheerio.
Oh, like yeah, like so.
Yeah, basically.
Pussio.
Like a word, literally one word.
Their pussy hold a Cheerio.
Yeah.
Chris, try it. More emphasis.
Yeah, you got it.
Pussy.
Go for it.
Pussio.
Which sounds
My
so
parents are gonna
soft.
walk in and be like,
You
"What the
sound
fuck are
like-
you saying?"
What do you sound
You got a fucking pussio.
like?
And it's also, if you call someone ugly, they'll call you Butters. Like, she's Butters. I don't know why
Butterface?
butter of all words, but
Like from
Is
South
it
Park,
like-
because Butters is a cutie.
No, I think
It's
you're
yeah,
right.
it's like
You're
it's meant
ugly.
like butterface. Like
Yeah.
like why you talking but your face? Like basically trying to be
No,
like back at
no,
you.
It's that a girl's attractive, but her face.
Well, that's what butterface is for Americans. She's saying in her case it's a comeback, right? Like if
Oh.
someone calls you ugly, they'd say back butters.
But no, like,
Well, that
it's
makes
to call
sense.
someone ugly. Like, you're Butters.
Oh, that's just you're just calling them ugly.
Yeah,
You're Butters, okay.
basically. I don't know why, but I'm all words. But Butters.
You're
works.
butters.
Y'all
Chris is
Brits
better.
are cringe, bro. All right,
Dude,
I know-
we say
I
lit.
agree with you.
We are no better, bro. We say lit. We even as a joke, we say lit. We say fam. People say
Nah.
AF. People like we.
Nah. They say
Riz?
petrol station instead of gas station. I can't get behind
What's
that.
wrong with that?
I think that's heat. I prefer it being called petrol than gas.
It's gas, damn it.
Yes, but even originally it was called petrol because
Uh,
Anyway.
my car's low on petrol. Like,
Yes.
no, it's low on
Yes.
gas. No,
I'm on
no,
Anna's side.
Too many syllables.
Hey!
See,
No, I
Br-
think a funny one is what you call eggplant.
oh
You call
what?
it aubergine.
Oh yeah, aubergine. Oh,
Aubergine.
aubergine. Aubergine.
What do you call it? What do you guys call cigarettes though?
Cigarettes, but I know some people call it. But it's,
That's like old slang.
that's for a singular cigarette, though. I'm pretty sure.
A singular cigarette.
Wait, one cigarette. I don't know why I said singular cigarette. One cigarette is a fag. I don't think anyone says fags.
I just want to know the history behind how did that initial term for a cigarette come about in England? Like how did they land
Because
on
they used
that
to
of
light
all
out
words?
gay people, I guess.
I don't even know.
Used to light
just
up-
just
doesn't-
used to
but
commit
doesn't-
massive hate crime.
But doesn't that F word mean bundle of sticks or that's one of the
Well, it okay. So
Huh?
Which
so,
came first, the slur or the word?
so
That's a good
if I had to guess, it probably originated as the bundle of sticks thing, from like Native Americans and shit, and that era of people in America, and then Brits took that as slang because I don't know how Brits make their slang. It doesn't really fucking matter because whatever. But they probably just took that to make a singular cigarette, and then
I thought it came from medieval times, when everyone spoke
We're going deep into it.
they were.
probably for bundles of sticks.
Like
I,
one-
Yeah,
bundle
'cause they
of
spoke
cigarettes.
very
but
interesting.
Bundle of
I don't know.
cigarettes.
I mean,
Or
if
singular.
if
You
we-
said it's for a singular cigarette.
One cigarette.
There
No
can't
one
be a
goes
bundle
like
of
fag.
cigarettes then.
Like give me
Bundle
fags.
of cigarettes.
It's like
Wait,
give
is
me
it fangs or is it FAG?
it's FAG.
FAG fags?
Oh,
Fags, sorry.
okay.
She's trying to protect herself. She's just not constantly saying fag.
I guess that's a good.
We're gonna get cancelled.
I don't give a fuck.
We haven't even officially
I-
started the episode. We should probably start the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably do an intro.
So
but-
anyway, speaking of
We're missing
fags,
out on a lot of content right now.
welcome back to Open Absurdity. My name is Eric. No one?
Oh.
Okay, cool.
I'm Morgan.
That's my name.
And today we have our friend Anna, who did our lovely graphics that you guys see here.
Hello, I'm Anna.
So, first off, I kind of also wanted to quickly go away from the fag topic. uh, Generally, with graphic design, I wanted to ask what got you started in art. What was it? Always a thing that you wanted to do, or was it like a new passion that you found like somewhat recently, or have you always just been drawing?
It was like the start of high school. I started getting into art because weirdly, I don't know what you call it, middle school, I wanted to be a scientist, but I don't know how it went from a scientist to art. But yeah, aside from there, I just got interested in art, just seeing it around me. But I'm very shit at drawing, so
Shush.
it was it was very weird because I loved art, but I'm so shit at drawing. So I discovered digital art and graphic design and kind of shifted towards that area, and it's like one of my favorite things to look into now.
That's awesome.
Well,
That's really.
that's awesome.
And you did a great job.
The logo you made was freaking bomb for us. Like,
Thank you.
turned
Yeah.
out really well.
And I also
Thank
want to
you.
let you know, since I get to talk to you personally now, a lot of people in my personal life said that they loved the logo and they love everything, all the
that's
designs.
so
So,
Yeah, me too.
so you did a very wonderful job.
I love it.
I love it.
Thank you so
I-
much.
I'm so glad
Yeah,
too.
that-
Like, I just had that idea, and you put it into way better than I was even like thinking of. My brain made it so complicated, but
Thank
the way
you.
you did it, like, really, really nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that came out way fucking better than I was expecting it to. Like, because I didn't even know prior to asking you that you were like in that field at all. Because I never saw you post
Yeah.
anything about it or anything like
Yeah,
that.
to be honest, I don't think I'm skilled enough to do like commissions. So I just never talked about
Bullshit.
it. I don't know why your friend told you to go to me. I don't know how he even found out, but I was
Fuck
just
if I
like,
know.
what? I don't even know. But it was cool. I was very nervous about it because I
Yeah,
feel like I don't know, I feel like my imagination can be limited at times, but when you tell me what to do, like what you want, I get an idea and I'm able to do it. So I'm glad it worked out at the end because I was super
Yeah.
nervous.
No,
when you're
It's
making, oh, go ahead.
oh, I don't want you to lose the thought, so go for it.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I
mine
was
was
gonna
short.
like ask a different question.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, when you're like designing stuff from like no idea, where does your creativity, like where do you draw your creativity from when there's nothing but yourself and your thoughts?
Usually I prefer, someone to give me ideas and colors and stuff, and from there I would look at like I'll create a mood board of, different pictures from Pinterest relating and try and link it together. So I just get an idea of what I want. So with your logo, I went on Pinterest and looked at trippy art and, just like wavy art, that sort of thing. So yeah, and I try to merge it with your logo and the banner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool.
That
But like,
that
thank
that
you.
whole process.
Pinterest is a
Yeah.
wonderful place for artists.
Oh, it's so good. Anything you want, there's always stuff there. It's so good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
I love Pinterest.
it was a very good coincidence that like led up to me DMing you about the art because I already had like two different people in mind. This guy
Mm,
LCU Graphics and Crucible Graphics. You probably
mm.
know him. He did like shit for
Yeah,
Panda and stuff.
yeah, I've seen.
Because he's the one that did the stuff for my Twitch. So
Yeah, it
I
looks
tried
really
DMing
good.
him. Yeah, I
Mm.
tried DMing him to see if he could do something for us, but he like left me undelivered. Like he never even opened it.
Man,
And then like as a shot in the dark, I posted on my story, and Ola was like, "Hey, Anna probably knows how to do something like
I
that."
don't know how. I didn't even talk
I
that much.
was like, Okay, worth a shot." So
And we got the
That's crazy.
masterpiece from her. So,
Thank you.
um,
Too
Crazy,
much
Anna.
gas. Thank you.
another question I
I was
have.
gonna say
Oh,
hail Anna, but
hail Anna.
Too much.
let's not go Kanye
Okay.
quite yet. We're a
Yeah,
little early in the podcast.
little early.
my German ancestry is coming.
My next question, still relating to art, was: do you use mouse for drawing, or do you have a draw pad?
I have a drawing tablet. When I feel lazy, I use the little mouse pad on my laptop, but it feels really shitty, so most of the time I use my drawing tablet to do art.
That's cool. I looked into getting a drawing tablet a while ago because I stick with pen and paper art, and
Mhm.
I just I couldn't find a way. I tried a couple of my friends, and it was just strange to switch over to digital.
It's something you have to like you have to make it your own settings. So some people they prefer it more sensitive, some people prefer it slow, some people prefer a bigger space to draw, some people prefer smaller. So it's based on personal preference, but it's a good thing to get use. You have to try and get used to it though, because that was the same. Because I stopped using a drawing tablet for a good bit, and when I came back, it just felt so strange to me, and I had to get used to it for a couple days. But it's pretty good. It's very worth.
That's really cool.
Hmm.
You at one point, Eric, wanted to be a tattoo artist, right?
Oh,
And,
that's
Oh,
so cool.
I wanted to be a whole lot of things in the art field, my friend. Recently,
Tattoo
I've-
artist.
yeah. So I found a
You
letter.
didn't know that about Eric.
No.
I found a letter going all the way back that I wrote to myself in 8th grade, and in it I wrote how I wanted to be an animator. So like art's kind of been a big thing for me for a while. But when I was going into college, I was like, all right, what do I want to do? And I was like, I like tattoos. I like the art style. I like all of it. So I'll do tattoos. I tried doing art in college for the first year, and holy shit, it fucking sucks. I couldn't sit through and do like stills. It's just my brain doesn't do that. And like my artwork was good. It just sitting there was just treacherous for me, and it wasn't how I could work. And I understand it's learning the basics. You learn the fundamentals to do the things later on, and I understand that about art. But getting thrown into such basic classes where I have to learn stills after doing it for so long already, because I was in advanced art classes throughout middle school and high school, it was just like torturous. And then getting to the fun bit was like 3 semesters in, and I was like, you know what, this isn't for me. I can't do this through a degree. And then I had a couple conversations with some people who did it in the past, people who were apprentices, people who used to be tattoo artists, and all of them said the same thing, that the field is so saturated and the field is so limited with apprenticeships that to get into it right now is really, really difficult. So I kind of had to put that dream away, just because it's just not the right time. Too many people were getting into it because it started blowing up on like Instagram, and everyone started being tattooed and employed, and it became a big thing in the workforce where now you can get tattoos, and it became a big thing in the armed forces where now you can have certain tattoos in certain areas. So like tattoo artistry just blew up, and I could not get my foot into there at all, which sucked. But I still try to draw and draw tattoo designs whenever someone has like an idea, and I'm like, oh, I could maybe draw that up for you. I designed my brother's tattoo on his arm, which was really cool. So I do have one piece of artwork out there on someone. But I didn't do it. But that was the next step. Was I was very close to buying a tattoo gun and just like starting to tattoo, but I decided against it. That was my little art background. Um, because I
I
used
say go for it. Like get one, and in your spare time, you can do it.
Oh,
Or like anyone.
spare time.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have
just grab
spare
someone.
time.
Just grab someone and be like, can I tattoo you?
And that's what like a lot of people were doing, and
Mm.
then it also weighed down to like what I was doing in my life. So college just didn't work out for me. I switched my major a bunch, so I kind of just like left. I didn't want to do it anymore. It wasn't for me, so I just joined the workforce. Just started working my ass off, and that kind of took over that dream aspect of it. Because as much as I would love to, definitely not around the area I live in. I don't like some of the artists. I've talked to them, and they're kind of dickish.
Mm.
But besides that, they charge crazy up the ass, which I understand, but I can't abide your work for $250 an hour if I don't think it's $250 an hour
Mm.
and
yeah.
shit like that. Like, and that's why I also don't have one yet, is because of how expensive tattoos are getting. So there's a lot that goes into it, that it's more of a like dig into a hole than a pick me up for right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tattoos are so
50 an
expensive these
hour.
days.
Mm.
Jesus.
It's crazy. I'm like my tattoos. I knew the person, and they were doing that out of house. So I got like I got as many as I could from them. So they were cheap, but like there's people who spend like $400 on a tattoo the
There-
Oh,
size of a
that's
baseball.
crazy.
Like
That's
insane.
insane.
$1,000
crazy.
sleeves, dude. Like that's a common
Yeah.
thing, is like $1,000 colored sleeves. Like it's
That's a plane ticket. Like
For
that's that used to be a car. Like, and especially during that time, because that was like right before everything kind of went to shit. That was also how I looked at it, was like with expenses, shit was just hard. Like with how could I justify, even with school, justify going to school when I can't even go buy a car right now? Like I couldn't fucking
yeah.
do any of that shit. So fucking
Shit's kind of hard for a generation that is like supposed to be excited about getting like their degree and going into the workforce. Like it's not exciting when there's just like you have to choose between like living like a quality life sometimes. Like some people don't have the luxury of living with their parents, or like their parents not charging them rent. And then you get your degree, like it's expensive.
and it's only
Dreams,
going
like they
up.
put a price on dreams, which is
Mm.
mind-boggling.
I also think it comes down to like how much are you willing to do for the dream? Because like that's how I knew that wasn't something
Yeah.
truly in my heart, was I wasn't willing to take that shot. Like
Yeah.
that's how I usually measure it. If
Mm.
if it's worth it right now, is like, am I willing to take the shot in any way? Emotionally, am I willing to take the shot financially? So like, because I think for a lot of people, I'm a big person for chasing dreams. It's
Me too.
no matter what it is. Like if you have to go to college, do it. I don't care how expensive it is. Just go fucking do it, because it's going to be the thing that makes you happy. So it is coming with more of a price tag, but I do think there's so much ways around having a dream and achieving that dream now. It's just
Yeah,
finding a smarter
that's
way
true.
around it. Because I think college is great for people. Go, Chris.
Chris, who's
I was
in
just gonna
college.
say, yeah,
And Anna.
I mean, I'm literally currently like in that boat, 'cause like
Mm.
I want or wanted to be a veterinarian because I love animals, and like being a doctor for animals would be super cool. But like as of recent, I've been kind of having like the the clear mind of maybe this isn't like what I want or this isn't what I'm passionate about because there's a lot of bullshit now,
Yeah.
like in the very, very beginning of this 10-year journey, what it would be. There's a lot
Mhm.
of bullshit now that I don't feel like dealing with. And if I'm having all these feelings about it now, like, I don't know.
Mhm.
But it's
Yeah.
also because college is so huge in like today's day and age if you want to live comfortably that like you kind
Mhm.
of have to choose something, or you're going to be working your ass off every single day. Um,
You still
and
do work your ass off.
yeah, but at least it's
Do it.
for something you love. Like if you
Yeah.
find that thing, and not everyone finds that thing. And I see myself going in that hole because nothing else has intrigued me besides being a vet, but I can tell being a vet isn't like my dream, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's weird.
I can actually understand that without even me being in college. Like, I'm not fully at the point where I'm like, I don't think this is my dream, but like, forever since I could like use the computer, I've been making movies. And I thought forever and ever, like, I guess that's what I, like, it was more of like, I guess this is what I should do because I'm really good at it. But like now I mean I've never directed anything and I'm like how do I know if I love something if I would have to like put myself through so much strain to even see if I liked it like
Yeah.
even if I didn't go to college and just started at like the bottom is like being the literal bitch of the movie set and getting people's coffee and like getting all the actors and everything and it's like I don't know. It's weird because like we always think our dreams are gonna like feel a lot different, but then it kind of brings up like the truth, I guess.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like
Um,
what you're good at isn't always what you're passionate about. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
or not always
I'm
what you can pursue.
Yeah.
I'm studying graphic design in university right now, and even though I enjoy it, I still don't know which route to go into because there's different genres and stuff. So going college right now, I'm slowly um like looking at where I want to go, but it's still, I'm still kind of lost. So I think it's good to go to college for your dream. I mean, you can drop out anytime. There's no problem with that. Um, because half of me sometimes I want to drop out, but I
Fuck
don't.
yeah!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if you do art for uni, if you're if you're thinking about it, just warning you, you're gonna get a ton of work, and it won't be hard. But oh my goodness, your brain, you just want to jump off a bridge. It's just, it's so much
Every
work.
damn day.
It's
Every
Yeah.
so
damn
much
day.
work. Like
See,
you just want to bang your head on the desk, and but it's good I'm going because I'm starting to figure out where I want to go and it's
yeah.
slowly showing I'd say but I still don't know exactly. So I say it's a good thing to go to college. But you can drop out
Yeah.
anytime if you dislike it.
I
Yeah.
would love to go, but I could see myself like starting as an overachiever, having like four majors or like minors and stuff, and then like dropping down all of them,
Having a
being like,
huge mental fucking breakdown from all the work.
why am I in this many classes?
I'm going to school for a week straight and I can't even sleep.
Why do I want to be a business major and a film major? What is going on?
I tried to be a business major. That's also not fun. Don't do
Me
that.
too. I tried so hard.
Wait, okay.
Everyone's telling me you gotta have a minor in business if you want to be a vet so you can own your own hospital.
Well,
And
yeah.
I do that, and the first fucking teacher I get, the first experience, the motherfucker doesn't even speak English, dude.
Felt.
Chinese guy. Like, yo. Each lecture. You had
Oh my
no idea what was going on. He didn't even know what was going on. He was spacing out every 5 seconds. Like,
My
you would ask him
business
a question, he
teacher
would barely
was
even
so
answer it.
slow.
Like, oh my god.
Mine
gosh,
was just
before
like the slowest man on planet Earth. Like he would talk, and he'd be like, "So guys, today we are gonna talk about,"
that must be
and then he'd do like a
irritating.
finger snap. He'd be like, "Business."
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I had a
Like, what is going on?
I had a financial accounting teacher that was like right off the boat from Africa. So like this motherfucker is just trying to teach us, and I can't understand his accent. I literally can't understand his fucking accent. And it's like the hardest math class that I have to take for my fucking
Oh
business degree.
no,
So
math.
I'm like sitting there and I'm like so I ended up just going and reading fucking manga for most of that class on my
Oh
phone.
my goodness.
Like it
Real.
bro,
That's
I ended
good
up
example to set. Don't know what's going on? Give up.
I just.
I mean, hey, if you don't want to do it, don't do it, and that's exactly what I did. So, it's also like I had a friend that transferred to that class just to hang out with me, and she did better than me in that class. She helped me with all my homework. Then came the final, and the final was online. How quickly I sent her a message, and I went, Shannon, what are the answers? She messaged me, and I get fucking like a 80 on the final.
Jeez.
I look at this man in the face and said, "You're the reason why I'm leaving college." And then I left. All I
my
wanted to
God.
do was succeed in that class and fucking leave because he was irritating the shit out of me. He hated me too. Oh my god, I hated my fucking
Why?
college. I was an asshole. Okay, that's pretty normal in
That's
college.
not hard to believe.
But like in his class was the one time I really did try to pay attention. And when I couldn't like do it because I couldn't do the work and I just wasn't getting it, I'd ask for help, and he just would never fucking help me. So then I'd ask my fucking classmates, and then I'd get yelled at for fucking talking, and I'm like, dude, I'm stupid, I need help. Like I need extra assistance, please. And then I never really got it. So it was kind of just like a fight for that. It's because he just didn't like college professors sometimes, especially at like a community college, won't understand, like, especially when they're just hired like that, because I know for a fact he was just fucking hired. They're not going to get that. Like, there's sometimes dumb people in your class. You've been doing it for 25 years, brother. I just got out of high school. Give me a break.
He's like, "What? You don't know what an LLC is?"
Well, that's like how he would act with a lot of shit. Oh my god. And
I want to go back. I just don't. I am somebody who wants to be like sure of what I'm doing, but you can never really be sure. You change your mind so much all the
You
time.
don't have to. You can go college at 50 years old. Like there's no rush with going college.
yeah.
People think you have to go straight after high school and they panic. Like you can think about it. You can take a gap year and think about it. And people actually suggest taking a gap year first. Like sometimes I think about that. Like I should have just taken a gap year and be certain about it. So you don't have to rush it straight after high school. You don't have to like
Yeah.
go straight to
Well,
college. You can
my
think
mom
about
just
it.
applied to a university up here today. Like,
Damn, good for her.
Congratulations, mama.
Congrats, Mom.
and she forced me to apply to the same one because the one I have right now is too expensive.
It's like, you're coming.
You and mama about to
Go
be
to
sitting in
the-
the same class.
You and Mom go.
Bro, if I have a goddamn class with my mom, I'm gonna bug, bro. I'm dropping that class that day. No, I refuse.
Gets in the classroom and his mom has like a little like napkin set down on his seat. Like,
She has like a pile of my baby pictures just on her desk and like showing everyone in the class.
Here's my
before I
son.
walk in.
she has a
He's in
shirt
this
that
class
says
with me. He should
Chris's
be here any
mommy.
minute. Nah. I would barely be able to handle seeing her on campus anywhere. Like, no. Mm-mm.
Chris about to be living the plot of the Goofy movie. The extremely goofy movie.
He was trying to friend from his dad.
Oh my god.
Bro, if I was actually like a socially outgoing person and made a whole bunch of friends and like, wasn't exactly the most stand-up college student
What a
around the
fucking
Trumbull
universe
lot,
that would be in.
I would be freaking out if my mom was just randomly on campus and I was that much of a dickhead. Bro, imagine if she went to the college parties too.
Oh no, your mom's doing keg stands, bro.
I
Your
finally
mom
decide
would
to go to a
no.
college
Wait,
party
wait.
and see her walk in the front door. Oh no.
Oh no.
Your mom took down those Jello shots at your graduation. Like it
Oh
was
my god, bro.
thing.
If
With
she
my
brought
mother
those Jello
too.
shots,
I just
she'd kill somebody. If she brought that to a college party, she'd kill somebody.
she would do all the shots. She would be like the one starting like the body shot chain.
Oh god.
Oh god, no. Oh.
That's bad imagery, Morgan. Why would you do this?
Torture at its best.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's just Chris's mom upside down doing a keg stand.
Yeah.
Two 22-year-olds holding her still.
Yo, Chris, your mom's a beast, bro. Come look at.
Chris starts looking around. Chris, what are you looking for? The key to the fucking gun cabinet.
Chris just leaves the party and never is heard from ever again. He's just gone. He
I'm
walks into
going
the woods
200 down the
and never comes
highway, bro, with my eyes closed. I don't know. But anyway,
back. That awkward silence after.
so I asked I asked the
Should we
previous guest this,
do a
but what
time
got you
check?
into? We just started, I think.
No,
What?
I gotta
No?
pee.
It's been like a half hour.
Go pee.
It's been
You
like
haven't
a half
peed yet?
hour.
You
Go,
had to pee
Morgan.
like
Go pee.
before we started recording.
Morgan, just go
Oh
fucking,
my god.
go fucking pee. It's okay.
Listen.
Let the wee wee
Listen.
out.
Wee out.
Let the wee wee out.
Okay. Your
Drip.
Gucci good, my puss out now. She's like, come on.
Are you taking the phone with you? why,
Do that.
why does it sound like you're echoing?
From the
I'm
bathroom.
scared.
ASMR time.
Morgan, you better not. Okay, she fucking muted. Why did she bring us with her?
Damn, girl, you frying chicken in there?
Chris, ask your question.
I feel like I'm gonna ask it, and then Morgan's gonna unmute to the toilet flushing.
I really hope not. Morgan, don't do that.
Okay. What got you into content creation? Like, what got you into doing Instagram and shit?
Me? Just to be sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what sort? Like my gaming page?
Yeah.
I think. Well, okay. The Anna lore. So.
Anna lore. I love lore.
When
Let me catch you up on
started
Anna lore.
when I started playing Destiny, I was wondering if there were any other female friends. So I had my personal page. It wasn't really a personal page. It was actually like, okay, I was a huge weeb back then, and it was a page
Still
of like
are.
Japanese stuff. Okay, maybe. Shut up. Anyways, it was just a page of Japanese stuff, and that was the only page I used. So I looked up Destiny 2 Gamer Girl. Literally, I wrote that as a
Oh my.
hashtag. And the first one that came up was a girl that posts Destiny content stuff. And I looked in and I thought this was really cool. And that's how I got into the Destiny community from her. Because we actually became friends. And I was looking at all their content. I was just like, oh, this is cool. And at the time, I was slowly getting into Crucible. So, and I saw these people posting clips. I was like, okay, I'm gonna post clips too. And that's literally how it went. I just started this, literally on iMovie on my phone, nothing special, just slap music on clips, and posted it, and it just went on from there. Honestly,
Ah, the good old days. iMovie.
iMovie. I still use iMovie on my.
Me and Chris know that all too well. Me and Chris used to have
Oh,
live
yeah.
streams up, and we'd screen record our live streams, and then put it in the iMovie to make
Oh my
videos.
iMovie's great.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
yeah.
Well, I don't do
Okay.
special effects or anything. I literally just cut clips and
Yeah.
slap music.
iMovie is amazing for phone content. iMovie is great
Oh,
on the
yeah.
phone. It is great for like Instagram and TikTok. It is great for that. iMovie as an actual program on like a Mac, fuck that thing.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen this people struggle with it. I just use it on my phone.
Yeah, it's only good as an app. That's really cool.
love iMovie.
Shout out that person, for getting you into content.
Yep.
Morgan's back.
Well, I mean, both shout out and screw them because they dragged you into the cesspool of this community.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's true also. Oh goodness.
I don't know why you guys still play that game.
We don't either.
Friends, yeah. We have fun suffering.
True. I guess I can understand that. I still play Pokemon, and that's basically just suffering all the time. So,
We have fun in the pain.
Morgan, how was your piss?
Pretty solid, but you guys really tempted me with that toilet flush comment. I was like, shit. Should I? And the devil horns popped out of my skull, but I put them back in.
For real though, you piss loud as fuck. I think that's pretty cool.
That was
Alright,
awkward.
this is the point where what?
Nothing.
Cool.
You said this is the point.
I
What?
was just gonna make a stupid joke, so
What were you gonna say? Say it.
I was gonna say this is the point where Anna should interview us. She hasn't asked us
Oh.
any.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Goodness.
I'm so
Oh
offended.
wow, you think I care about you guys?
Anna's just here for clout.
How how did you like why did you start Open Absurdity?
Oh my
Because I
God,
thought it was a
I'm
great idea just to start something like that.
Hey,
Anyone?
Take it away.
I gotta take it away.
Yeah, well, you were.
I mean, you're the one who started this
Okay.
whole thing.
So I've always taken in podcasts like as my main form of content. I love long form media. So podcasts are just a part of my daily life. I listen to a bunch of different shows, and a YouTuber I watch had said a quote that I love because it related just so hard in that moment, which was, why am I watching this when I could just be making it? And it kind of resonated with me really hard because from that point I was like, I'm doing a podcast. It's like I set it in stone. I was like, I need to do something. I wanted to do content. I've always tried to do content, something on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever it was. And it always failed. I never had something consistent where I was strict with myself and worked on something. So I set myself to make a project where I was set to it and there was no change. And I wanted it to be good, and I wanted it to be able to be consumed and in a way that was enjoyable. And taking the first shot in the dark with just the first episode and then having everyone love it just put everything into my heart where I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. Now it's set in stone. I was always told I had a really good voice, which I made a
so
comment.
sexy.
Yeah, we made this joke already, Chris. We made this joke already.
It's not a joke.
But I ever since I was like, probably for the last like 2 years, people have said I have a really good voice. And then when I came to a lot of my personal friends, I was like, hey, I'm doing a podcast. They were like, that's awesome. I think you do great in that field. And I take that very close to heart. So I started doing it. I grabbed Chris, and then we had one of our other friends who couldn't do it. And then during that time we were figuring out the third host, if he could do it, if he couldn't. He was kind of back and forth. Morgan had said that she was interested and would like to be on it, so I shot her a text message.
You shatter.
I shot her a text message and was like, "Hey, do you want to be a host?" And she loved it. So then it was coming up with a name, which, I mean, I think one of you guys can take away, which was a very long process.
Oh my god, dude. I cannot stand thinking of names for things. Like, even when it comes to my gamer tag, I have to ask so many other people or go to so many different sources just to find something. So
Yeah.
we
Shout
finally
out to
found
frickin'
the
David who helped.
yeah, we finally found the name because of one of Morgan's friends.
What's his name? I want to shout him out. What's
David.
it? Shout out David.
Yeah. 'Cause bro
That's-
sat down for a good like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just workshopping, chopping it up
looked
with
up
while we were in a
every
meeting
like
one day.
word.
Hold on.
of the dictionary.
This is actually a funny bit. I want to go through because I have a bunch of old names written down. Let me find them.
Mhm.
I literally looked on a website, a podcast name generator website, and found I forgot what the original term was that led to absurdity, but I said it, and then Morgan's friend was like, "That's good, but we need something positive before it, and we need a synonym of that. We can't use that. That one's basic as shit, or something like that." And then
Yeah.
like
I remember somewhat of
he
that.
came
It
up
was
with
like
absurd.
it was honest something, and then he was like, we needed a synonym for honest.
Yeah, he was like, let's pull out the thesaurus right now.
Yep.
And went on the like whole word website and sat with us for literally like a half an hour to make that name.
Yeah, he made a process that me and Eric were going through for close to like a week and a half, 2 weeks at that point, and he did it in a matter of like 45 minutes, and we were like, "Oh, okay, I guess this is our name now."
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have patent absurdity. I have honest absurdity. I have utter absurd. Prime time, Primero podcast, Zero filter. Openly absurd was a different variation of the name. Where are my other
Yeah, we
ones?
switched it.
Where are the other ones?
Yeah, because we're quirky and different and super creative
Yeah.
and whatnot. So
Yeah,
You know,
we're
Worked
like
out well.
that.
Oh, yeah, and then we had the original one that this was actually about to be called was the No Life podcast.
it was close to being called the No Life Podcast.
Yeah.
Everything was under at first.
Then, yeah, like I have barely qualified. I have like 2 whole pages full of names
Oh wow.
Names.
that
Yeah,
we settled on that one right at the very
if you
end.
couldn't tell, we're really bad at this.
The
And-
decision making.
Worked out well.
I mean, Eric's name on Discord is literally Dude Guy.
Dude
so...
guy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And in
sir.
games, it's haha, yeah, dude. So, I mean, and
Yes,
I didn't even
sir.
think of my name. My friend Dez thought of Envious. So,
For the longest time, I said Nevius.
one, and it's
I would
so
say.
annoying, dude.
Hey.
It's so annoying because, like,
Nevius, and my
time-
friend had to go envious. Is that how you say it?
I never understood it because like I would go to LFGs and shit because I have no friends and they would be like, oh, what's good Nivius or what's good Nivius or what's good Nulvius or something like like no one ever got envy out of NVY before. And then every time I'm like, it's envious or you just call me envy, I felt so fucking weird and cringe and they were like, oh yeah, that makes sense. We're stupid, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you fucking are.
I mean, it's better than your old one.
Oh,
Anything's
yeah.
better than that. Anything.
It's better than your old one.
Yeah, we're not even gonna mention them. Speaking of names, how did you come up with Meowie /Glorifier?
I love Glorifier, by the way. I think that's a heat name.
Okay, not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I just
Like-
wanted like a short, one of those 15-year-old thoughts, and like I just want a short name that's not weird, and I was like Glorifier, but I was taken, so I was like, let me add another R. It's literally what Glorifier came about. With Yowie, so before Destiny, before I had an Xbox, I used to grind a game called Osu on PC. It was actually on my laptop, but yeah, it's like a music game, and I was like 14 when I made the name, and my
I
name
remember
on that,
that.
my name on that was Neon Neko. I was a huge weeb back then, okay? So when I came to Xbox, I wanted something similar to that. So I took Neon with Neo and, Neko cat. So Meowie, and then changed it
Meowie.
to Meowie. So, and obviously one with one white was taken, so I added another white, and there you go, Meowie.
Who the hell thought of Meowie before you? Why did you? What?
I don't even.
Whoa.
Probably a pre-fan or something.
Yeah,
Pre-fan, yeah. Getting ahead of the hype train.
They knew
That's
your
an
thought
A1
process
meat
before
writer
you
right
knew.
there. They're on it before it's even a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't changed. This is still my first game attack, and yeah.
Oh wow, must be nice.
I mean, I
I've
started
spent-
Xbox like recently, like 2017. I started. So
Oh, really?
yeah. Oh yeah. When I got my Xbox, that's when I started Destiny. So I'm an Iron Lord in the game.
Oh boy.
A year 3 gamer.
Wow. Okay. So that is wait. Okay. So now I need to ask, like, what's your history with like gaming as a whole? Because if you just started in 2018, 2017,
2017.
and you have, again, no dick right here, but you have this much of a grasp on how to, function in a video
Huh?
game, well, like, usually that takes quite a while.
Well, before Osu, my cousin, I used to play on his Xbox 360 and played Halo and COD. Only sometimes though,
Okay.
but I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I don't even remember
Makes more sense then.
much from it, but I just remember playing it. Yeah, that was so long ago.
Yeah, back when COD was still good. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, though.
Still remember the Halo music and all.
Oh, oh, oh.
Bro,
Feel my
uh,
my feet lifting
my,
with the.
my
Oh, I
leaf
don't know what's a
is
leaf.
I could
fresh.
feel my
I don't know what's a
leaves.
leaf.
Oh my God, every time I hear that Halo theme, I feel like a cartoon character that like is smelling pie in the kitchen, just floating towards the aroma. Like,
I feel like God in that moment.
bro, literally. Especially when that beat started to drop.
I'm not gonna hold you. That might get
Oh,
added to the gym playlist.
yo,
Oh, yeah. You'll see that
gotta
on the
get that
gym
Master
talks.
Chief build.
My next question for you: what anime is your profile picture from?
Yeah.
Neon Genesis.
That's Evangelion.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna take a wild shot because of the art style, but I've never watched the show, so I didn't want to be wrong.
Fun fact, I haven't finished it yet, but I watched most of it.
I've heard
But
it's very
it's
good.
very good.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very deep. When I first saw like edits of it, I just thought, oh, it's just like mechs fighting each other, but it's actually a lot deeper than that. It's about the manga author. He wrote the whole anime about himself basically, and the main character is him,
Holy
and it's
shit.
just about depression. It's very, very deep.
Oh,
And it's very, yeah, it's about depression.
We might add a new anime to the list to watch.
And it's very beautiful. There's loads of like beautiful shots in it, and it's the first sort of action anime of its time because it was made back in the 90s and it was
Yeah.
probably started in the 80s, like the creation of it. So it's really good to see it, how it's made. It's really good.
I love the art style. Like I've seen edits of it and I've seen just straight up artwork from it and like the
Yeah.
original concepts when they were drawing it. And I love it so much.
It's very good.
The
It's beautiful.
old 90s anime has the greatest art style out of any sort of
Oh
animation.
yeah. Also with the colors, it's a lot more pastel-y, not as bright and saturated as it's now. It's really
True.
nice.
Very true.
Demon
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh,
My Hero,
oh,
Food Wars.
So like
Food Wars,
Food Wars.
best anime,
Top tier.
top tier.
What
Best anime.
what is everyone's favorite anime? Go around
That's a
go
hard
go
question.
around the group. You could do a list of a couple if you have like a couple
two.
ties.
I feel like didn't we do this in or oh no, we made a
We
top 3.
kind of did it.
And
But,
it wasn't it was shows. We didn't do animes. Pretty sure. Or wait, no, I think we did cuz
Yeah.
we talked about Blue Exorcist. Then fine, even better. Cuz I actually forgot one to mention in mine that I want to talk about. But first, Anna, what would be yours? And we can go over ours again since Anna wasn't here for the episode. We can recap a couple of our favorites. Just not go as long.
Oh shit, this is
It-
hard.
Do you want us to recap ours first?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
okay.
The one I forgot to mention that I really do love is Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't think I mentioned that in the original list. That
I haven't seen it, but that looks really cool.
I
I'm supposed to
love
continue that.
that anime. It's another one of those older art styles, and just the story behind Spike is just great. My truck is named after Bebop, the main ship.
Oh, that is sick.
So I fell in love with that anime the second I watched it. It's another one season, very short anime, which is good. And then up there is Death Note. It's probably
Death Note's pretty good.
right next to it, probably, and then Blue Exorcist right after it. Chris?
I mean, I grew up watching Dragon Ball, so
Yeah.
with my 3 brothers. So Dragon Ball is like, even if I watch an anime and I know that it's way better than Dragon Ball, I'm probably still say Dragon Ball every time because of that. The bias is just so strong. But Kame
Kame ga kill.
ga kill. Good.
Truth.
Yes, Akame ga Kill is, in my opinion, one of the best one-season animes there is. One of.
True.
It's definitely up there. Death Note, of course. Fucking.
Okay, that's it. Morgan.
Oh, I was about to go off.
Yeah.
We already talked about anime in another episode, so we have to be quick. Anna gets to go on about hers.
Blue Exorcist, Black Clover, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is pretty good.
So it's pretty.
About to go
I want
whole
Nico
bit of
nails.
Tokyo Ghoul, man.
So,
After.
my 3 are same level, so I don't think any of them are on top of each other. But first one is an anime called Dororo.
Oh,
Sick.
Dororo.
Dororo. It's actually about an anime, a manga, sorry, made in the 60s. So it's a pretty short one, and it's made by Mappa. It's very, very good. The story is very good. And the second one is the Fate series. So Fate Zero, all of them, the movies.
Good series.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. The animation's crazy. The same people who made Demon Slayer. So it's very good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I
the movies go crazy.
I
oh
did
my
not
gosh.
know that.
It's very, very good.
Because
The movie, I can't get over the movies. That's perfect. The action that is so perfect. The third one is an underrated one. Weirdly, not a lot of people know this one, but it's made by the same studio who made Attack on Titan, the first 3 seasons. So Wit Studio, and it's called Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. It's a very good anime about zombies, but cool zombies. like based in ancient Japan, and the characters are so cool. It's really good, and the movies.
Say that
So
name
those
for
are
me
my
again. I want to look it up.
Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
How cool are these zombies though? Are they like hitting gritties and shit or?
They're like their hearts are glowing and they're fast, and you can become a half Cabernet, like half zombie, and you're oh my god, you can fight anyone. You just become a badass. It's just really really cool. It's very good.
I bet you Goku could still solo though.
They look so cool. Like all the characters. One of the main characters, like this girl, and she's such a badass. She's very cool.
Is she mommy though?
She's like 12 years old, so.
I mean, is she a good character though?
Yes, she's good.
Uh-huh. Nice save.
Nice
Got
save.
it
out. Eric.
What?
But I recommend
I didn't hear
the
anything.
series too.
Good.
Fate series very good. The movie's very good.
I've been wanting to check out the Fate series, but because of all the convolutedness and different series and where it goes and all that shit,
People get confused on what to watch. There's so much stuff out there, but I mean, if you need me to send the order of what to watch, because oh my gosh, it's way too good.
Probably
The movies
someday.
as well. The movie's great.
I'll have to. I want to check out the Fate series.
It's really good.
What would be one anime all of us want to watch? One that's been on your that's been on your list that you haven't gotten a chance to watch yet, or one that you want to give a shot that you hate, or that like something like that. Because mine, which is very strange and goes back on a lot of things, I want to try to give Attack on Titan a shot because I fucking hate that show. But I've heard, especially if they stay true to the manga and stay true to what they want, the ending's going to be fucking amazing. So when it ends, I might give it a shot. That's kind of my main one right now. Just because I fucking hated that show. I hated literally everything when that show came out because it was just so overhyped. Everyone loved it, and I tried watching it, and it was just so boring. Everything.
That's what I thought.
And the animation style was gross. I hate the way the Titans look. The Titans are fucking disgusting. I don't care. It's literally body horror. It's literally body horror. It's stupid. it like
I'm an
You're talking
Attack
about
on
the Eren
Titan
Yeager
cloak
simp?
in my
Well,
wardrobe.
it like hit the same point when I was watching Parasite. I was trying to watch Parasite on Netflix, and it was like,
Parasite.
but it was like the same.
I've heard good things about that.
I don't do body horror. Like I don't do like very heavy mutilated shit like that, especially in anime because the way they animate it just freaks me the fuck out. So like
And they add the sounds.
yeah, so Parasite freaked me the fuck out, and Attack on Titan with the Titans freaked me the fuck out. And I don't get scared very easily. I love disturbing shit, but when anime does it, they do it too well for
They
me.
go all out.
Yeah, they do it
all out.
really well.
I mean, but then again, Japan is also known for making like some of the scariest games and movies
Oh, yeah,
ever. Like,
yeah. Of course, and
they're on
it's
some different shit.
and like. Oh, dude, yeah, that's a whole different fucking train of shit.
Like The Grudge, bro. Out of every horror movie I've ever watched, The Grudge to this day is the only scary movie that's genuinely gotten me.
There's
Like
also a
that
manga
movie is
also.
creepy.
Like Junji Ito, I think that's his name. When he makes
Yes.
like really creepy art.
Uh,
That one's crazy.
I don't know. Horror movies don't really like get me. Like thrillers get me more. Like Us scared the shit out of me. Or like Escape Room.
Watch that, yeah.
That scared the shit out of me. Like I don't
The
like con.
Hereditary, that one was scary.
Oh, Hereditary was
That was-
did you
that was-
watch
that was-
Midsummer?
No.
No.
Because it's from the same same director. Hereditary is
what?
good as Hereditary.
Uh,
So Hereditary
It's
is
like
good
not even like jump scare scary. It's like creepy scary.
because
that's what I mean.
Like that
was
scene with the
freaking
mom
horror.
slamming her fucking head on the attic.
Oh
my
yeah, that
God,
was
bro.
creepy. That was creepy. And then she was. Oh wait, I shouldn't spoil it.
No, you can spoil it. Spoil it. Fuck it. The movie's been out.
You know when she was like cutting her head off, like floating in the air, and like sawing her head off. Oh my gosh, that was creepy.
Oh, we have to watch this. We
And then her
have.
body was floating up into the attic. Ugh.
Chris, I refuse to watch this alone. You're gonna watch this and
Hannah's
cuddle with me.
What? Hereditary?
Yes, Hereditary.
You haven't seen Hereditary?
No, that's what I was just about to talk about.
It's super creepy.
Because
Yeah,
the same,
it is.
the
There's barely
same,
any jump scares.
the
They
same
literally
director.
show a little girl dying.
Yes,
Oh
they-
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Because then, if you guys haven't seen Midsummer, because Midsummer is by the same director, and he does such a great job at in filling you with this feeling of tense fear that will never release, and it's just. Oh my, like that movie, that's why I wanted to know if Hereditary was really, really good, because I heard a couple different things, and then for the last like couple weeks, I've heard it's really, really good, because Midsummer is one of my favorite movies, probably, and it's a psychedelic thriller, which opened a whole new genre of movies to me, which is pretty sure what Hereditary also kind of falls under, is like a psychedelic thriller, which is fucking sick. But that's why I was curious if you guys saw Midsummer yet too, because it's by the same guy, and I wanted to watch Hereditary. So Chris, you're watching Hereditary with me, and you're gonna cuddle, and I'm gonna suckle on your ear,
Oh, dude, let's go.
and then cry. I'm gonna cry a lot.
Speaking of scary things, my brothers, because I grew up with 3 brothers, I'm the youngest one out of all 5 of my siblings. They did this really fucked up thing to me that was like a trend to do back in the early 2000s, where the game, the Scary Maze game.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh hell yeah,
Yo.
brother.
Oh my God, I think I was like 4 or 5 years old at the time, and my brother Tony, I was in the living room watching Courage. I remember I was watching Courage. I was chilling. I had my snacks. I had my Buzz Lightyear action figure right next to me. I was chilling, okay? And then my brother comes out of the room, is like, CJ, come here. I gotta show you something. I gotta show you this really cool game. Stupid me, thinking it's actually gonna be a really cool game. He sat me on his lap, had me like 5 inches away from the screen, right?
Oh,
And he made it very clear not to stop looking at the screen. And I heard the door close behind me, and one of my brothers grabbed my head as I was starting to turn to see the door close and had me face the TV. Oh my God. When that jump scare happened, I pissed myself. I pissed myself.
You pissed on your brother.
All over my brother's lap.
Literally said, let's give this guy trauma.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, literally, I was screaming bloody murder, and my brothers thought it was hilarious. I was going through a traumatic event, and they thought it was hilarious.
Haha, you're scarred for life. Haha, you're scarred for life.
That was before I knew about the Exorcist horror movie. So because of that traumatic experience, it took me years to muster up the courage to finally watch the Exorcist series. And the Exorcist wasn't even all that
It's not. It's not
scary.
good. Oh.
I didn't watch
It was-
that.
It was just that fucking
The
face
scream.
and
I,
that
I still
loud-ass
remember the
scream.
scream.
It's
I
in my
still
ears
remember
right
that.
now.
Oh.
Oh, it's in my
Yeah,
ears
it
right
is
now.
in my ears right now.
It just goes straight through your fucking soul, bro.
Oh.
Do you remember the video with the car?
Oh my god. Oh
Oh,
my god. Oh 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 my
Oh,
god.
I remember that.
Bro, what was it with the early 2000s and having like such scary ass
Heart
trends,
attack.
bro? It was that. It was I don't know if you know the video, but I Feel Fantastic. There was one ice cream video where the guy was like eating ice cream off the top of his head.
Oh yes,
Like,
there.
what
Yes,
was
the
it
yes
called?
when he's covered in ice cream.
Yeah.
That was an advertisement. That was actually an advertisement for like a Swedish ice cream.
By doing that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Like,
I remember
and
that.
he
Oh,
he
God.
kept eye contact that whole video.
Mhm.
I don't think he blinked.
Oh,
People
what
were on some
else?
shit creatively back in the early 2000s, bro. Like,
Did you guys ever
because
watch
we had
Don't Hug Me?
Flapjack and all that. Oh, the Don't Hug
Watch
Me
what?
series. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Don't
Oh
Hug Me,
my
I'm
god.
Oh
scared.
yeah,
Oh
those
my
are
god.
Green is not
Oh.
a creative color. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, fuck,
Oh my
bro.
god.
And Mr. Meaty back then? Mr. Meaty was creepy as shit.
That
I don't
was
know
a
if you guys
very
watched Mr.
sketchy
Meaty.
show. I don't know how that got on air, bro. There is no
Dude,
reason Nicktoons needed to play
knows?
that.
do you, what kind of shows did you have like growing up in England? I don't know if it was different or like you guys had different shows over
It's
there.
actually
British
getting mean right
SpongeBob.
now.
SpongeBob.
Um, it's getting memed right now, but obviously there's Peppa Pig and Teletubbies. I still don't know what Teletubbies is about, but I grew up with that. And it's
Yeah,
in
Nightmare
the
Fuel.
Night Garden. In the Night Garden's another really weird one. I don't know how I watched that because I don't even know what it's about. It's kind of creepy, but I
In
watched
the
that.
Night Garden?
Yeah, it's such up. Like, look at the characters in that.
Oh my
It's creepy.
god!
It's creepy, but I grew up with that.
Oh!
What?
Ickle
And I
Pickle
thought
and
Teletubbies
Macca
was
Packa.
fucked up. Eric, look at this shit.
Oh my god.
That's
Wait,
what I grew
what
up
is it
with.
called?
It's called In
In
the
the
Night
Night
Gardens.
Garden. Oh
In the
my
Night
Ickle Pickle and
Garden?
Macca Packa.
Yeah.
This is on some Barney shit, but creepy.
Yeah, they're hollow eyes I
What?
don't like. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Fuck.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't
don't
like
Yeah,
that
that.
at
they
all.
don't talk either. They just kind of.
Ah! They didn't talk!
I didn't
Oh
talk
god, like
either.
Teletubbies.
And another
Oh
one
my god.
is Bear in the Big Blue House, and the
Oh, I
actor,
used to watch that.
the voice actor of the bear actually went to my university. That's a fun fact.
Oh really?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I remember that show. I liked that show growing up. Although the
with
bear
the moon.
was kind of creepy, but you know.
There's another creepy one I watched. I'm trying to remember it. Hold on, let me try and.
I'm still fucked up on In the Night Garden. How was that? Oh my god. Cause I talked about this in episode 2 when we were going through like the whole TV show thing, and about how like because I think it was Eric or Morgan or no, it was Morgan that was terrified of Courage the Cowardly Dog growing up,
Me.
and like I was terrified of the Teletubbies growing up. So like
I didn't even
the
know what it's about.
Teletubbies-
Still, I grew up with that. I don't know what
it's
that's about.
literally a bunch of 7-foot plushies in a fantasy world with talking vacuum cleaners and a
And
baby
they have
son.
TVs on their bellies. Oh, another one.
Yes.
So another one is tweenies. Look at hold on, let me see how it's. Yeah, it's
Weenie?
TWEENIES. That's what I grew up with. Tweenies. Look how creepy they look.
Ew! Ew!
That's what I look at their eyes.
This is like a really shitty mixture of Dr. Seuss and Yo Gabba Gabba.
I don't know what I was watching, but I grew up with those.
Yo, and I thought America had some creepy, fucked up kid shows. England is making nightmare fuel. Oh my god. Please tell
Well,
me these
obviously,
ones at least
Peppa Pig, though.
talked.
Oh yeah, they talked. At least they can
Okay.
talk.
Oh my god.
What about
How are
you
you
guys?
not in a padded room right now watching those shows?
That's why I'm
with a
strong.
straitjacket?
It's my trauma.
Damn, so
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys grow up watching?
Not that shit.
so much stuff. Oh my gosh, I watched
It was-
so much like shows.
It was mainly like SpongeBob, fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd and Eddie, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy,
Oh my god, wait.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Imaginary...
Okay.
It's imaginary
Okay.
friends.
Either
Imaginary
Eric or Chris, have you watched The Adventures of Timmy the Tooth?
What in the fuck is that?
Look
The
that up
Adventures of
right now because
Timmy
this
the Tooth
I-
Fairy?
parents, when we were like too cheap to buy cable, I guess, would take me to the library. Or I don't even know if we were too cheap. I was just weird kid maybe, but I
What
picked
the
out
fuck is
this
this?
Timmy the Tooth shit, and my mom helped me pick it out, and it was about this tooth and his toothbrush that is a dog as well, and his little adventures
What
with
the
fucking
fuck?
fighting plaque and gingivitis.
How do people come up with these ideas? Like, let's
They
make a
have to be on
tooth
acid.
main character.
What is
What?
this?
They have to be on
He
acid. Yeah,
looks so
no,
weird too.
no shit. This is only one season long. I'm surprised it made it a season. Like, uh, what
Right.
is
They
this?
had movies too. I would be watching those
No,
movies.
I'm scrolling through all the
stop.
different VHS covers right now. They had a lot of different movies,
No.
friend. They had a lot of different movies.
Oh
Had
my
a lot.
God.
And I
What's
watched
the
like
plot?
all of
Actually,
me and
speaking of creepy
Timmy.
shit in VHS, did you guys watch oh fuck shit, really scary stories to tell in the dark or something like that? It was on VHS. It was a show for a while. I think it was
Are You
called
Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of Dark? Yes, that
Yeah,
one.
that was a Nickelodeon show.
That
Yes.
that was I loved that show, but and that's probably what like sparked my love for horror in general. But like that shit was creepy as fuck as well. And the Goosebumps intro got me every time. Like I could not watch the Goosebumps intro growing up. I could
Me
watch the
too.
episodes
I
just
was
fine, but the
terrified
intro,
of
no.
the episodes. I was
The second
terrified
they
of the
possessed the
episodes with
dog in
the
the intro,
dummy.
I don't know why that was the breaking point for me. Like I wanted to cry.
That freaking dummy, like the ventriloquist doll, that got me.
Ah! Ah! No, don't
Goosebumps.
remind me of him. Don't remind me of him. Oh my
Slapping
God.
me, clapping me. I
Oh
forgot
fuck.
this.
Bro, you know how long I could not watch Jeff Dunham. I mean, I couldn't until like recent years.
Oh boy, I know what to get you for fucking birthday.
No, fuck you. No, no.
I'm gonna get you a
I
marionette.
swear on everything I love, Eric. If you get me some kind of porcelain doll or something, you are getting slapped. I am slapping freckles off of your face, bro. Do not do that.
I'm gonna get you the exact one from Goosebumps too, and I'm gonna put him
I
underneath a hidden layer. So
swear
I'm gonna put like a game
to
in the box,
God.
and then I'm gonna be like, Chris, there's a gift underneath it. Open it, and you're gonna open up the secondary box, and it's just gonna be him all crumpled up with just his face there, looking up with his mouth open.
Yo, either you or the doll is getting punched, but whichever one my instincts goes for. That would be a really terrible thing for you to do as a friend. Okay, that would be really bad.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
So, and like, I say that, but that makes me a hypocrite because my oldest brother Tony, he hates Chucky. He cannot stand Chucky. He's terrified of Chucky.
Got him
Even
a
to
Chucky
this
doll.
day, he does not fuck with. Yo, this is why I love my brother's wife. I love her so much because she, 1 year for Halloween, surprised my brother Tony by dressing one of my nephews up as Chucky. Bro, Tony almost
that's
snuffed his
tough.
own kid.
Yo, Gio almost went down.
Bro, and before that, her car was like fucked up or something, and Tony had to go underneath it to like fix it. I forgot what was wrong, but Tony went back inside for something, and this bitch put a Chucky doll underneath the car and
Oh,
inside.
Oh my
You heard Tony
god.
scream from outside.
Holy shit.
Yo, oh my god, that was hilarious, bro. I don't know what it is about Chucky because Chucky is genuinely not scary, like at all. I don't understand how Chucky is
Mhm.
scary to people. I can't see it. Like most things I can understand, but Chucky, he's more of like like a comedy horror than a horror.
I mean, yeah, but it's the same thing with like Scream. Scream was kind of also like a comedy horror. Like Scream, I don't find funny. I don't not find funny. I find funny. I don't find scary. I put that in the same realm as like Chucky, where I can understand why it's scary. Like it's a talking doll that's trying to murder you, and they have to just add comedic element to it.
Annabelle did it better with no
Annabelle did
comedic
do it better, but because Chucky didn't scare. Oh, I mean, did Chucky scare me? I think Chucky scared me a little bit as a kid, but then like once I hit like 13, I saw it in Spencer's. I was like, oh, never mind.
I mean, Chucky's laugh is pretty creepy. I will give him that much. Chucky's laugh is pretty crazy, but
Chucky as a doll, not even the talking version of Chucky. In the movie, when Chucky's just stiff and as a doll, and then it does the voice lines, is when it's scary to me. Like that's
I'll
when I
give you
feel
that.
because
That is
that's a little
creepy.
bit more unsettling. Because I feel like because I hate those kind of dolls. Like I had an old Woody doll I hated as a kid because you would pull the string and it would make noise, but like it just stood still, and I didn't like it. I don't think like noise. I don't know. That feels weird to me right now. Why is that giving me
Nah,
such a weird feeling of just like a doll standing still making noise? Like that's such an
nah. And on
ugh.
top of that, I don't know if it was just me with those kind of toys because I had those toys too, but after a while, did they just start to go off by themselves? Like the voice box would fuck up, like here and there, it would just go off.
Brother, you're haunted.
Because, yo, do not tell me that because, yo,
There is a ghost in your house.
there would be some times with some toys. I had like a Buzz Lightyear one that I was saying earlier. That like if you press the buttons on his chest, he did like the infinity and beyond, like shit like that. That would go off randomly, and I would just chalk that
Oh
up because I
my
had a
god.
huge toy bin, so I figured like, I'd hit it or something, and like one of the other toys in the bin pushed the button. I don't know. But I also had a Woody one that you pull the string. I had a Courage, not a Courage, a Curious George one, and like
Oh,
every
you
so
had a
often
stuffed
it would
doll of
go
yourself.
off. Okay. I know I opened the door for that one.
Curious Chris actually fits.
Okay.
Ooh, Chris is getting curious.
How did you know? How did you know? Oh my God. No. My nephews at one, do you know the show Lab Rats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, you know the main character, the kid, little black kid, I forgot what his name is.
Yes.
For the longest time, I mean years, dude. My nephew Gio genuinely thought that was me. Genuinely. Like 100% was convinced that that was me. Even after me saying that's not me. He was like, "No, you're messing with me. That's you." He would tell his friends and
Wow.
everything that his
Oh no.
uncle is on a TV show. And at one point I just went with it. Like I just didn't have the heart to keep breaking it to him. I was like, "Yep." And he would ask me questions about like the co-stars and shit, like what they were like, and I had to lie on the spot. Like for whatever reason, Mr. Davenport, I said he was a douchebag. And like I just stuck with that story. I don't know why, but I don't know if he just eventually grew out of it or just stopped mentioning it
I mean, he probably one day
because
watched the credits and then saw that you weren't listed as the
or
guy.
he just stopped watching the show and forgot about it. I don't know because I never got the relief of him being like, "Yeah, I know it's not you anymore." I was so taken back by that when he said that to me because he doesn't look like me.
At all.
He doesn't
I'm looking at a picture of
at
him right now.
all.
He does not look like you at all.
He does not look like me. Not even back then before I had facial hair and shit and like short hair. Like that wasn't me.
Wait, what?
What?
He voices Tyrone in the Backyardigans.
Huh?
His name is, where is it? Tyrell Jackson Williams. And he voices Tyrone in the Backyardigans.
No shot. Oh my God, I completely forgot about the Backyardigans. That was another goated show with a fire intro.
Big facts. That intro is
Same thing
heat.
fuck. What was the name of the show? It was the one with the pets, the turtle, the duck, and the guinea pig.
Oh, Wonder Pets, Wonder Pets, Wonder Pets.
Oh,
There's an
garbage
animal
show.
in trouble. There's an animal in trouble.
There's an animal in trouble somewhere.
There's an animal in trouble.
Was England cool enough to have Wonder Pets, Anna?
We can.
Better question. What time is it for you right now, Anna?
3:16 a.m.
Jesus
I'm wide
Oh my
awake.
fucking
Oh my
Christ.
God.
My sleep schedule is so bad right now. I messed it up, so I'm pretty awake.
I am so sorry.
She's
I'm
basically on
wide
an American
awake.
sleep schedule.
I am literally on an American sleep schedule right now, so don't worry.
Damn. What you missed while you disconnected? What was the last thing you heard?
He was what's it? Chris was gonna mention another show, and it's after the back
Oh,
cardigan.
Wonder Pets.
Then there's...
Wonder Pets.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch
never
Wonder
had
Pets? No.
No.
Okay.
Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets.
Run away.
Yay! Trying to think what else I like watched as a kid. I watched Bob the Builder. Bob
No,
the
Bob the Builder's a
Builder.
classic.
Yeah. Fix it.
Bob the Builder.
No, we can't. It's fucking broken. You guys don't pay me enough for this
Give up
fucking
on it.
shit. This is a whole bridge. I'm one guy. I'm one guy.
Bob the Builder.
Wasn't there like a
breaks his
Spanish
fucking
version?
workers' comp.
Handy
Wasn't there a
Manny.
Spanish version of
Yes,
yeah,
Handy Manny on Disney
Handy
Channel.
Manny. I loved
Yes.
Handy Manny.
I love it.
I had a crush on the guy.
Too.
Oh my god. Oh shit, you had a crush on
Handy Mandy
Handy
was-
Mandy.
Yo.
Had moves.
Handy Manny with the Riz.
He had everything.
Who had that lumberjack riz?
Oh my
Handy
god.
Mandy compared to Bob the Builder, Bob was boring.
I mean, yo, she's not wrong.
She is kind of spitting. I will give you that.
Handy Mandy though, he would like dance.
That man hit the
With
hammer
his
OD.
tools. Yeah.
He
He'd
put
be like,
a
"Come
lot
here,
of
little
power
hammer,
behind those
dude."
slams.
Like he was besties with his tools. The other ones looked like they were like enslaved. You see those little smiles on their faces? They look enslaved. Brainwashed.
Bob the Builder brainwashes all of his power tools.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't speak much either, because he's fucking psychotic.
Oh, do you know another strange one I watched? I watched Numberjacks. They look creepy too.
Numberjacks.
Yeah, it's literally just about a bunch of numbers and the have personalities.
What the fuck?
Yo,
They have
Yo,
multiple
yo.
personalities.
England TV needs to be
England.
permanently shut off.
It was actually addicting, not gonna lie. It was a really good show.
Bro, y'all need your shit removed from the country. Like now.
Traumatizing.
Well, one
Actually,
that I
dude.
think some people might know is Totally Spies.
Yes.
I love
I
that.
love Totally
I love
Spies.
Totally Spies. I still watch
Yeah.
some episodes now. It's really good.
It was really good, and I like the fashion aspect of it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
They put a
And the
lot of
little
different
gadgets.
design.
The
Oh my
gadgets
God.
are really cool. The gum and the face powder. Like, it's really cool.
I used to like wish I could be them.
Yeah, me too. I think everyone wanted to be Sam. I think
Yeah,
I loved Sam.
I wanted to be a Wings character or a fucking.
Oh, Winx is nice. I used to read the books because they had a whole range of books. I read them all.
Yikes, reading.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a lot of shows had books.
Yeah, so like short
I don't
stories.
read. So.
They had a lot of
I
pictures
know.
for you, Morgan.
Pictures only. Thank you. Mild reading.
And now that I really think about it, I guess I can't really like say too much about the weird shit that England has come up with for shows because we literally had a show on, I think, like Nick Jr. or some shit that was literally just a bunch of like talking hands with like googly eyes on them.
Oh, that was Noggin. That was I actually just recently
Noggin?
watched a fucking
That's what it was
video
called?
about that. Yes. So before Nick Jr. was Nick Jr., it was originally called Noggin. Because it was hosted by a moose and a bluebird. I remember this very fondly. I watched Noggin a
Oh
lot.
yeah, I
Um,
remember them. Oh
so
my God,
s-
Eric.
so I I I actually have a very newfound passion for the fucking hand show because I watched like a whole hour-long documentary about that fucking show.
Oh my
And
God.
and because the work that went into it and the guy who made it, literally all he wanted to do was make children's broadcasting. And when he went through with all this other stuff, it never worked out. And then I think he basically just went, what if I just used my hand? And he was literally just talking to one of the advisors. And the guy was like, what? And he's like, hold on. And he ducks underneath the fucking table and he puts googly eyes on his fucking hand and he does a whole bit just talking with his
Oh my
fucking
God.
hand in front of the guy. And he's like, that's golden. And like from that point, he started making the show, and he then pitched it, and it was
Ubi.
Ubi, yes, Ubi.
That's what it was called.
Oh
It was
my,
called Ubi.
and but the route that Ubi,
It sounds like booby.
yeah, Ubi.
That's what I said. Like,
OOBI. That's what it
Yes,
was.
yes,
And I should
Ubi,
look at pictures of it.
Ubi.
Oh my god.
How does it only have a 6.7 out of 10? Shit was goated.
The route it took to teach people, because it was more for like preschoolers to like 1 to 2 year olds, it took the route, and it was very intelligent of him to do this, was he took the route that Noggin wasn't in. Noggin was doing a lot of stuff for like 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and up from there. So he went, what if I make one for the actual infants? So the show was very, very dumbed down and did extremely well and taught a lot of people. And it had things like creativity as a main objective for teaching kids and teaching kids just basic stuff. But it had a lot more elements to it that was very, very sweet that you never would think that came from a show with a hand. Like,
Oh.
I remember that shit like a fever dream, bro.
oh, I can't believe, oh, that, you shook me. I can't believe I forgot that I watched that video recently too. I'm like,
I don't remember what you said that sparked that memory in my head because I forgot that show existed, but God, man.
God, I miss Noggin. Noggin was such good children's broadcasting.
For that moose and that bird, goats.
Facts.
Goats.
Facts. Anyway, I think it's about time to wrap it up. Feel like
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah, you know what? It's fine. You know what? No.
No.
I want to thank you again, Anna, for showing up. I know it was short notice.
It's okay. Thank you for inviting me.
You were a wonderful guest, and we hope to have you again sometime.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to follow us and download us on Spotify. Big shout out to Anna. I don't know if you want to shout out your Instagram or anything else you have.
My Instagram is Glorifier, and I also have a small decal business called Neoflow. So Neoflw. If you'd like to check it out, that'll be cool. Thank you.
Fire ass finals.
Facts.
Fire ass finals.
Chris sent me them. I
Yeah,
love
they're
them
amazing.
so much.
I love
Thank
them.
you so much.
So
Thank
I'm
you
definitely
so
going to be linking that. Guys, definitely be sure to go check out Anna at Neoflow.
Thank you.
I'll s- Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Today's quote. Do you have one, Chris, or no?
Yeah.
You do?
I
So
seem to be carrying this fucking.
okay,
segment
I'm
because
sorry.
none of y'all remember
You
it.
have to try to remind me because I have quotes. I have quotes saved, but in like Instagram, so I have to like go back and write them down. I'll do that tonight. But Chris, take with the quote.
So today's quote of the day to end the episode is life isn't about having everything, it's about finding meaning in everything. It's by Joel Randymar.
Very
Thank you
sweet.
guys for watching. Love each and every one of you. Download the Spotify. We're so close to
Download
monetizing and
it.
being able to fucking reinvest into this shit and get more and more quality in these. So download the fucking pod. I love you, please.
All right, guys. Have a good night.